Friends, we have got another great furniture flip going on today, and it is all contained in the back of our cargo van. Look at this. Do you recognize this furniture? Let's see. This is what the front of it looks like. You know, I love this hardware. Anybody else out there, when they see the hardware with this style on it, I just love it. What I do love to do is update it though. So I'm going to be spraying this in a rubbed oil bronze because it's my favorite hardware. I'm trying to look for the name and see if there's a name on this furniture set. Somebody probably had it growing up. Does it ring a bell? So we have got, let's see, we've got a tall dresser, we've got a long dresser, and we've also got two mirrors right here. There's a long dresser right there. So that is the project flip for today. The work begins now with getting this out of the van, and then of course taking off all the hardware. So this is the tall boy, and this is the long one. This is the one that has the two mirrors to go on it. All right, checking in. She is drying and looking quite good, which means that I'm able to go ahead and begin painting the, whatchamacallit? The drawers. So, but already it feels so much more fresher, doesn't it? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we are doing our coats. It's drying pretty quick, which is really nice. Obviously, once this dries, I am going to sand it as well to make it nice, buttery smooth, and do some distressing and all that jazz. So I just sprayed these live on Facebook. I will flip the little handles the other way, stand in a different direction, and do a second spray. And then once that's all dry, I'm also going to do a spray clear sealer over the handles as well. Because you should obviously seal your handles because that's where your hands touch. So it just helps provide a little extra protection and give extra life to the handles that we did not need to buy more of, right? Let's use the existing ones we have and do a quick little color fix on them. All right, time now to do all the pretties, all the doors. By the way, don't forget we have two mirrors to do as well that goes with this guy over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me count up all the drawers to make sure I have them. And there's none like, you know, laying around here because you don't wanna get to the end and realize that there's one that you missed. Oh, that's awful. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we have them all and paint. Woohoo! We have a sea of now painted white drawers. So now I'm just gonna let these dry and then I will be back to distress them. But I'm gonna head inside and work on the two mirrors and get those knocked out while I'm waiting. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on in here. These, of course, are the tops. The bottoms down there hook into the dresser. All right, and just like this, these are gonna be white. All right, these are now painted. I'm gonna let them dry and then of course distress. Sometimes I will tape off my mirrors and sometimes I will just go ahead, paint it up, and then come back with just a blade and like a, what do you call it? Like a Lysol wipe, a disinfectant wipe. Those really do well to clean off, no matter what brand you use, just all those edges. Perfect. fact. So you can tackle it either way, tape off or just do it after the fact. Phew, all right. I have now sanded all the edges of all the doors, and now it possibly looks like it's going to rain. So I think what I'm going to do is put all the drawers back into the two pieces, and that way I'm glad I got all this done outside, because this requires a lot of space. My garage is not cleaned out yet. I'm looking forward to a yard sale coming up so I can take back my space, but it gave me the opportunity to work on all this outside. So the moment I put the drawers into all these, it just feels like it'll, you know, yeah, take up less space. And plus, I'm at the point now where I'm just going to maybe probably do a little polishing, put the drawers in, and then we will do our antiquing and seal, and then we'll be done. Oh my gosh, the drawers are going back in. Matt's putting them in for me. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? I cannot wait to do some antiquing. Oh my golly gee. I do say that we have ourselves a pair of shabby chic dressers. All right, here's where we are, where you say, Sonia, you ruined it. All part of the antiquing technique. So I mixed a little bit of my black soot Junk Monkey milk paint in with my Junk Monkey Monkey Shine. And then what I did was just rub it all over, basically trace out all the edges on this one and that one. You don't have to, you know, be all precise or anything. Just generally, I like to show shading on all the sides, all the areas. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rub this in, and it's going to feel like it's kind of grabbing a little bit, but that's okay, because we're going to come behind it with more Monkey Shine, keeping it clear, and we can use it as an eraser to really spin it back into action and really make that black antiquing carry itself all over. So just watch and see. It is pretty cool. I buffed it in with a clean cloth, and now I'm going to go ahead and grab my wax brush, make sure it's nice and clean, put it right into my clear wax, and what will happen is this will start to loosen up and really start to move around, and before you know it, we'll have a entirely antiqued dresser, and dresser number 2. All right, and then we got to go ahead and we're going to come back in after this, and we'll buff this all off with a nice clean cloth, and she'll be sealed. Well, these mirrors are looking mighty fine and different. Can you spot the difference? Hello, vintage white, some antique black waxing. Oh my goodness, distressing, and a seal. And there you got it, right here. Beautiful. So I just used the Clorox wipes to get my paint off the edges. And now I'm just using the Windex to clean up all my smudges. But yeah, doesn't that look awesome? It rained, I kid you not, for like 3 seconds. Phew, all right. Time to load these suckers up.